Thank you, Average Capitalist and Batman, for the tags. Says artist got harassed over an Omari drawing with the Coffin of Andy and Leyley art style. They are unfairly being forced to apologize. Horrible. So all they did was make the character Kel drawn in the style of Andy and Leyley. And I guess some people got really mad at that and they deleted the art and issued an apology. Now, one thing does need to be said, well, before we have a lot more to say about this when we read the statement, but one thing needs to be said already, and that is, Twitter mob can't really force you to apologize. You can stand up to the Twitter mob. Now, let's see what this statement's all about. From the artist Raspberry1_cake. Nice name, by the way. But they say, I would apologize for something. It was stupid of me to draw Kel with that art style when everyone loved Kel as a healthy and cheerful boy. The Coffin of Andy and Leyley surely has a good art style, but bad story, including so many crimes that include incest, so people getting mad about it was not a weird situation. I was so upset about that. So many people hate it at first, but I can understand them now. And I found that there are some death threats toward me. It was huge painful too, but maybe those are supposed to be jokes, so I'm not going to take them seriously anymore. Also, thanks for still supporting me when I did a horrible thing, and thanks to my followers too. I'll upload more nice artwork next time, and won't upload related to the Coffin and Andy and Leyley anymore. Thank you for reading this. Man, that is an unfortunate situation. Sucks they got harassed for apparently just drawing something as simple as that, Kel in the style of Andy and Leyley. So let's break this down some more. Says the story's bad because it includes so many crimes, including the one we already mentioned, but just so many crimes in general. I mean, is that the standard we gotta live by now? We can't have any books, we can't have any games, we can't have any anime, any TV shows, any movies, nothing that depicts crimes in it. Yeah, no thanks on that one. Says they understand why people got so mad at it. And then defends the death threats that they got too, saying it was probably just jokes. So it's just crazy to me. So bad thing happening in fake thing is bad. But bad thing happening to real person is justified and understandable and must just be jokes. It's really sad that this person is not defending themselves at all. And they're like actually defending the mob that was going after them. It's sad in general that this all happened. And it's sad because there's a lot of people that want to support this artist, but they're not defending themselves, which makes it more difficult for people to defend them against the mob when the person they're trying to defend is siding with the mob. And 3, it also enables the Twitter mob to go after other artists and other people as well, seeing that they believe they now succeeded when they went after this person. And you can see so many people are defending the artist, trying to support the artist. But like I said, it's difficult when the artist is defending the mob that's going after them. But you can see here, for example, at the top, no, I followed you because of the Coffin Andy and Leyley art. You did nothing wrong. Never apologize to the mob. Stand up for your rights. Your friends and supporters are here. Please block those people. You didn't do anything wrong. Don't apologize to the mob, friend. Big mistake. It goes on and on with people trying to defend the artist here. So I added a notation earlier in the video about finding the art that got people upset. Hopefully you saw that. If not, here we are anyways. So it's not deleted, actually. Here it is. Yes. Wait, this is what got people mad? Okay. Why is this so upsetting? You can't have your character you like drawn as like a villain? What the heck? That's so weird. That's such a weird thing to get mad at. I would love to see Venti drawn as Pablo Escobar. That'd be friggin' hilarious. Just some food for thought, but it sure would be a shame if a lot of talented, amazing artists got commissioned to draw characters as villains. Apparently that would rile Twitter up a whole lot. Also, let me point out the comedic factor here, which is also just like really messed up, but you know, kind of funny too. These Twitter cops are mad at villains that are not real, as they literally act like villains in real life, harassing people, being authoritarian bigots. Imagine that. We'll take a look at what the angry people are saying about this in just a minute. And I already kind of skimmed through stuff, and it's similar to comments we saw about this game in the past, which is they say that the game is defending the crimes and like the incest and stuff. And they also say that they have like superior media literacy in compared to others, which is just very, very ironic considering that they don't understand that this game is actually condemning that stuff because it literally describes the main characters as like toxic scumbags, like terrible people. Anyways, let's take a look at some of the quote tweets. I got a little compilation here for you. This is, of course, just a very small sample size, but we got a little variety here. On the left, you can see some death threats at the top and bottom left as well. And in the middle, you can see someone saying that they hate this and, it does nothing but normalize something that is literally illegal. Just like I talked about, somehow people don't understand what a villain is. Zero media literacy. Then we got some defenses on the right, talking about how there's so many losers in the quote tweets. And right below that, basically telling them to go outside, touch some grass, go find someone, go find love. You may find amusement out of this exchange, where some Twitter cop quote retweets the artist raspberry1_cake, and yes, I just wanted to say that again, saying that something's mentally wrong with you. Kaisai's like, for drawing something? Jin says, for drawing a minor in the style of a game that condones incest. Kaisei, game doesn't condone incest. Jin, not talking about Omari, I'm talking about the style that Kel was drawn in Andy's and Leyley Coffin condones incest. Kaisei, it doesn't. Have you played it? Jin, I've seen other people, like one of my friends, X to doubt on that, play. Maybe that was a little too mean. Then why do I feel bad? Like, I don't know, these people are so toxic and I still kind of feel bad saying stuff like that. Whatever. I've seen other people, like one of my friends, play, and I've watched all the endings. I don't have a PC to play anything on, but please explain why it doesn't. Kase, to simplify it, the game actively portrays the relationship as codependent and terrible in all scenes. The vision is shown to further showcase how the relationship further degrades. The game never shows it as a positive thing. Jin says, that explains it, but it doesn't make it feel any less weird to draw Kel in the style, considering that's still part of the game. But TY for the explanation. I understand if you find it weird, so I can't blame you if you're weirded out. It's just that the game isn't that. It focuses a lot more on Ashley, using the fact that Andrew has nobody else in his life as a way to manipulate him. Incest only shows up in 1 or 2 scenes, if I recall. Someone else saying, and the most important thing, that aspect is entirely optional, up for the player to go that route. Jin saying, I don't think that should be an option, IMO. Other person, not your game, and if you don't like it, if you don't like the subject matter in a game, you don't buy it, simple. And if you don't like my opinion, you get the heck out of my comment section. Public forum. Maybe you should mute or block if I'm hurting your feelings, dummy. This one's interesting, says, based on your last tweet, it's clear you just like the art style, which is fair. The art style is good. But people are touchy with this game in general, especially on Reddit. We had to ban this art style because of all the reports. Hope this doesn't get you down, Raspberry. So even just drawing art in the art style of the coffin of Andy and Leyley will get people so mad that Reddit, or at least that subreddit, or whatever the context is on that, they had to outright ban that art style because so many offended Redditors were reporting those posts because the art style, really? Like, oh my gosh. Like, we all know that there are some people out there who get way too easily offended. Yet to this day, I still get surprised at just how easily offended some people get. That's crazy. Now, my personal opinion on this game, the same thing I said in prior segments. I still haven't played this game. Maybe I will at some point. I don't know. Bunch of games I'm enjoying right now anyways. Maybe I'll get it down the road. But I like the art style. I think the art style is cool and cute. I like it. I like the aesthetic. And I also understand that when something depicts a villain or villains, that doesn't mean they're normalizing it or justifying it. It's just a villain character. How is this even a conversation, by the way? The fact that some people don't grasp this is shocking. So yeah, I'll leave it there. If you want to consider checking out more of the artist's work, once again, you can find them at strawberry1_cake on twitter.com. Hopefully they run into no issues down the road with these Twitter cops, these mobs of very odd people. And if they do, hopefully they defend themselves this time. And a lot of awesome people will be standing with them. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the comments.